right, babies. This is Tuesday's class. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1, 3, and 5. And then you guys are going to have to take care of the rest of them. So let's go ahead with number 1. Find the value of two numbers. If their sum is 12 and their difference is 4. Okay, so my two numbers will be x and y. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. So my two numbers would be x and y. So when I add them, their sum is 12. And when I subtract them, their difference is 4. We did some of these on Monday's class. We're going to go ahead and use elimination. That's the easiest one to do. X and x would be 2x, y, and minus y. That cancels out. And then 12 plus 4 would be 16. Divide by 2. So x equals 8. Now their sum is 12. So let's plug it in. 8 plus y equals 12. So you got to think, what number do I add to 8 to make 12? And that would be 4. Sorry. You're going to do the same method for number 2. Just like number 2. 1 and 2 are exactly the same. Okay, so we got number 3 now. Uh-oh. Alright, for number 3, Brenda School is selling tickets to Spring Musical. On the first day of ticket sales, the school sold 3 senior citizens tickets and 9 child tickets for a total of 75. The school took in $67 on the second day by selling 8 senior citizen tickets and 5 child tickets. What is the price of each of the senior and the children's tickets? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this define my variables. I'm going to say that x equals senior and that y equals child tickets. I'm going to do the first day. The first day is 3 senior citizens, so that would be 3x. 9 children, so that would be 9y. For a total of 75. Day 2 was a total of 67, but it was 8 seniors, so 8x. Plus 5 child tickets, so that will be 5y, and that equals 67. So this one I'm going to do a graphic, so I'm going to go ahead and solve for y on both of them, and then go to my calculator and do my thing over there. So this is 9y equals negative 3x plus 75. Now I've got to divide by 9. Negative 3 nines, simplified will be negative 1/3. And then 75 divided by 9, if you do it on the calculator, this is another thing that we have to start doing. Sorry, I didn't change that. If I do 75 divided by 9, that's a repeating decimal. I do not want a repeating decimal, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it as a fraction. So if it's a terminating decimal, it's okay to keep that terminating decimal, but if it's repeating, it's a no. So you have to keep it as a fraction that it is. We can simplify that to 25/3, but that's about it. Okay? So that would be 25 over. Let me do the next one. So 5y equals negative 8x plus 67. Divide by 5. Negative 8 fifths does not simplify. Neither does 67 over 5. So just feel like it is. Let me see if it's terminated decimal if you can. 67 divided by 5. That's a terminated decimal, and I know that because my float is on float, it's not rounding. So I can keep that terminated decimal. Terminated decimals are okay, repeating are not. So that would be 13.4. Okay? After this, you're going to y equal to. I'm going to have to change my window because my y intercepts are bigger than 10. So let's go to y and write those in. Negative 1/3 x plus 25 divided by 3. Negative 8 divided by 5x plus 13 point. I'm going to go ahead and change my window to negative 20 and positive 20. And I'm going to go ahead and find the intersection of the line. 1, 2, 3. So that'll be x equals 4, y equals 7. So what does that mean? That each senior citizen ticket was $4, and that each child ticket was 7. All right, so you guys need to do number 7. Since you don't have calculators, I don't want to let you pick whatever method you want from that. All right, let's go to 5. All right, for number 5, since the state fair is a popular field trip destination, this year the senior class at high school A and the senior class at high school B both planned trips there. The senior class at high school A rented and filled 8 vans and 8 buses with 240 students. High school B, I'm going to take another coin to do this, filled 4 vans and 1 bus with 54 students. Every van has the same number of students in it as did the buses. Find the number of students in each van and each bus. Okay, so x equals van, y equals a bus. So let's do school A, which is in red. 8 vans would be 8x. 8 buses would be 8y. And that is equal to 240 students, because that's how many students to build. School B, high school B, is 4 vans, so 4x plus y equals 54. I'm going to do elimination over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the bottom one by negative 2. Keep it small. Right, so negative 2 times 4x would be negative 4x minus 2y. And negative 2 times 54 would be negative 108. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the red one over here as the bottom one. So behind that one that I just so that I can go ahead and do my math. Alright, so when I eliminate, that would be 0. Negative 2y and 8y would be 6y. And then 240 minus 108 is equal to 132. and then I gotta divide that by 6. And that equals 22. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and plug in the 22 wherever my y is. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the top one. You can pick this one, but it has to be the one before you change. It cannot be after you change, okay? You can probably do the one, that one's easier, the one that I just boxed in green, in red, I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and do that one. 4x plus y equals 54. I'm using this one, babies. Before I change it, not after. Okay, so let's plug in the y, which is 22. So you're going to say 22. That's 32. And divide by 4. X equals 8. Alright, so what does that mean? 8 band, 22 buses are taken to drive these children to the future, which was the 6. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to do number 6. Go ahead and do it by elimination. Make sure that you have finished those 3 problems before Friday and those other 2. Not Friday, I'm sorry, Wednesday. So this needs to be completed before Wednesday. The 3 that are here that are missing that you're responsible for, and the 2 that you were missing for the other class for yesterday's, for Monday's class, okay? You babies have a good night. I'll see you bright and early Wednesday.